Alright, gang, I done Sabbath and Ozzy, so I thought, what's next? Ronnie James Dio. Here are my top 10 favorite Ronnie James Dio concert films. Now for this here, I'm going Rainbow, Sabbath, and Dio, because he had such a long career. To narrow it, down to one era was kind of hard. So here's my top 10 favorite Ronnie James Dio career concert films. Number 10, let's start with the actual band Dio. Live at Spectrum, 1986. This was released on VHS. In 2004, it was released on DVD. Then was released again on DVD because the original film was not the complete concert. It was down to about an hour's length for whatever reason. But for the 2004 DVD release, they included a new interview with Dio and Craig Cody, the guitar player from that tour, which is actually pretty funny. Them talking about Draco, the big old dragon they had, and he got a little drunk one night and fell over. Just a pretty funny interview. Like I said, it's not the complete set list of that tour or this concert, but we have King of Rock and Roll, Last in Line, Heaven and Hell, Sacred Heart, Man on Silver Mountain, Rainbow in the Dark. So all the tracks that you know from Dio from 1986. Like I said, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, they're out there. Grab yours. Great, great film. The audience was on fire. Dio was on fire. This whole spectacle of the lightsabers, light swords, and the dragon, just a big, big production that Dio said was his favorite tour production. So you got that. So anyway, Sacred Heart, the DVD, or Live in Philly, or Finding the Sacred Heart. It goes under several different names, all right? Number 9. Let's go to, what year should we go to? Anybody? How about 2001? Argentina, the Magica Tour. They performed the entire Magica album and the usual tracks of, Rainbow in the Dark, Holy Diver, We Rock, Long Live Rock and Roll, and so on and so on. A pretty good film. This was filmed for TV, not for any kind of release, so it's not polished or overproduced or really all that professional looking, but it's good enough. It was a great performance and a pretty great tour and a great album. Magica was supposed to be a trilogy of albums. This is number 1. Number 2 and number 3, unfortunately, he did not complete before he died, but we have Magica 1 and a concert for that album. So there you go, number 9. 2001, Argentina. Alright, number 8. Where should we go now? Should we go to heaven or hell? Either way, Waken. Live in Europe. Neon Nights. 30 Years. Heaven and Hell. Live at Budokan. Live in Bangladesh. This thing had like 8 different names to it. So whatever you call it, buy it. Live to Waken Festival. Live in Europe. Heaven and Hell. This was the Devil You Know tour. So they do songs from that album and the Sabbath classics, Children of the Sea, Neon Nights, Heaven and Hell, you name it. And like I said, the Devil You Know tour, so it's Bible Black, Follow the Tears. There's a tremendous, tremendous video, and probably the biggest crowd that Heaven and Hell played to that whole run. I can't think of one that was bigger. Anyways, live at Waken, live in Europe, live at Budokan, live in Bangladesh, live on the moon, whatever you call it, Heaven and Hell, 30 years. Alright, that's number 8. We're having fun here. Number 7, let's go back to Dio. Evil or Divine, the Killing the Dragon Tour. Now, this was a good film. It was a smaller crowd, Roseland Ballroom, but the crowd was into it, the band was into it. It's a fantastic film. It does have songs from the Killing the Dragon album, which is underrated. The title track, Rock and Roll, so on. And the classics, We Rock, Rainbow in the Dark, Heaven and Hell, Stand Up and Shout. Just a great, great little film here. Now, as a bonus feature, it has the music video for Push, which has Jack Black and his partner. We will call him his partner because he does not matter anymore. But yeah, Jack Black and Dio in the music video together. What more can you ask for? So, Evil or Divine. 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6. Let's go way, 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 way back. Let's go to Rainbow. Live in Munich. Now this was filmed for a television program called Rock Palace. This is really the only full document we have of Dio and Rainbow. When we have bits and pieces of other films, but this here is the definitive Dio era Rainbow film. It has Kill the King, Mistreated, 16th Century Greensleeves, Catch the Rainbow, Long Live Rock and Roll, Man on the Silver Mountain, Still, I'm Sad, and Do You Close Your Eyes When You're Making Love, baby. As a bonus feature, there's an interview with Bob Daisley, which is a fantastic interview. Some other interviews and photos and stuff, and the complete Don Kirshner's rock concert clips. So you have quote-unquote music videos for LA Connection, Gates of Babylon, and Long Live Rock and Roll. Great film, great stage set. I mean, just a rainbow and them under it, just fantastic. Great crowd. Cozy Powell, Bob Daisley, both of them on fire, just perfect. So if you're a Cozy Powell fan, get this. But there you have it, Rainbow live in Munich. Actually, this is the same concert that Richie almost did not make it to. Now, how and why? Google it. Pretty funny story. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So number 5, let's go back to the 90s. Las Vegas, Viva Las Vegas. Dio on Anger Machines tour. Now, Anger Machines era is probably his least popular era. That album did not do very well, but I like that album, and it still has a solid, fan base. So to have a full concert film of that tour is pretty remarkable. Now this here was not filmed for any kind of a release or anything. This was filmed for a public access TV show. So it looks kind of crappy, but once again, the band was good, the crowd was good, and he did a song from Anger Machines like Big Sister, Double Monday, Hunter of the Heart, and the classics, Mob Rules, Stand Up and Shout, Holy Diver. He also brings back Mistreated from his Rainbow days, which is a song he did not do very much. After All the Dead from Sabbath. Then you have, of course, the Mob Rules. This is a great, great little film from Las Vegas, 1996. The Beach, to be more specific, November 12th, 1996. So, Viva Las Vegas, La Dio! Alright, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, we down to the final 4, aren't we? Let's see, what do we have here? We Rock, which is not one, but 2 concert films on one DVD set. Now, in 1983 and 1984, Dio released 2 concerts on VHS, but both of those were out of print. So they gathered both of them together for We Rock, this one concert DVD, which is actually fantastic. It works well, because each one's not a full concert for whatever reason. So they're both here. And because it was new to DVD, they wanted something extra, something that you'd buy this DVD even if you already had the VHS tapes. So they had a new interview with Dio from 2005, which is a pretty good little interview. So there you have it, We Rock, number 4. Holland from 1983 and Philadelphia Spectrum 1984. Different than the Sacred Heart DVD. Just note. Because Sacred Heart was 86, this was 84. Different tour. But both of them, very great concerts. Ooh. Number 3, Nitty Gritty time. Ooh. Now this one here is no surprise that it would be on this list. Some of you might have it lower, higher. But for number 3, Holy Diver Live. Dio performs the entire Holy Diver album. What more do you need, right? But this is a great film. It also has some the classics like We Rock, Long Live Rock and Roll. And he brings out some hardly done tracks like Terror Woman and Sign of the Southern Cross. So this is a great, great film. It's also behind the scenes footage. It's kind of funny. Tony Iommi showed up behind stage before this film. He's back there talking with Ronnie. I wonder, were they planning anything? Were they trying to get something together? Way, way back here. I think maybe, didn't they do something after We Rock? Oh, excuse me, Holy Diver? They did something after this, right? Oh, yeah, they did. Heaven and Hell. This one here is live at Radio City Music Hall by number 2. Now, this here is the definitive Dio era Black Sabbath film. So they have all the classics and a couple of songs from the Dio Years compilation CD. So this here is if you like Dio with Sabbath, This is the live document for that entire, run. Because they have all the classics, Mob Rules, Lady Evil, Voodoo, Neon Nights, Heaven and Hell, Die Young, Lonely is the World. Perfect performance of that by Tony Iommi. After All the Dead, of course, The Devil Cried, Computer God. Just a great film of the Dio era. This here is my number 2. This was released on Blu-ray and a box set, much older stuff. But there you have it. Live Radio CD Music Hall, number 2. Now, number 1. What could it be? Went through all of those. How could none of those be my personal favorite number 1? Well, my favorite era of Dio is the Strange Highways, Angry Machines era. Now, most of you did not like that. That's why those 2 albums did not do all that well. The Dystopia era, which actually did a documentary on that era. Link in the comments. Shameless plug, I know. Bad boy. But, live, Hammersmith. I mean, this 1993, just a fantastic film of that tour. And to have a concert film of my favorite album, just, woo. Now, this was filmed for some kind of release, but it was never released until after Dio died. Now, why? Your guess is as good as mine. But luckily, we have it on DVD and Blu-ray and CD and every other kind of format you can think of, really. Has a bonus section, hanging with the band, just them backstage, having a few drinks, having fun. Good little tidbit. The normal songs you would think, Stand Up and Shout, Holy Diver, Children of the Sea, Last in Line, We Rock, and a good healthy selection of tracks from the Strange Highways album. The title track, Here's to You, Hollywood Black, Mary, Jesus, and the Holy Ghost. Great song. It's a fantastic film of my favorite era of Dio. So that's why for me, this is my number 1 top favorite Dio concert film. Now, all of you probably have a different idea what's number 1, number 2, number 3, but I think most of you can agree that most of these belong in the conversation somewhere. So feel free to post your own top 10 in the comments or make your own little video. Just whatever you want to do, because everybody's opinions and thoughts are very, very important. And I would love to know what your favorite 1, favorite 2, favorite 3, even if you do a favorite top 20. Anyways, thank you for watching. If you're feeling charitable, like this video and subscribe to my channel. I have Dio videos on there already and more coming in the future. Now, what Dio videos do I have coming next? Well, you have to stay tuned to find out, because you never, ever know what I have in my collection of Dios that will be on my channel. So stay tuned.